If I'm being 100% real with you, it's so bad it's kind of beautiful. Like, hear me out. If you play like some like classical orchestrated music, it looks like a symphony, like doing the Nutcracker, dog. Because like the doors just turn. Like first Miles Garrett, he over pursues and gets himself out the play. He tries so hard to get back in this play once he realizes he's out of his depth. But by the time he realizes it's over, and then right behind him, right, like gears on a clock, right behind Miles Garrett is Jordan Elliott running himself out the play. Look at that. And then right behind him is this practice squad fella eating a double team, getting moved out the way. Like it's like Swan Lake, dog. Like this is beautiful art. Look at this. Miles Garrett moves out the way, runs himself out the play. Jordan Elliott right behind. Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful how bad the Browns are at stopping the run? Look at this. It's beautiful. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, no touch. Absolutely no touch. So let's talk about the Browns' run defense issues. There's a lot of clips to talk about, so we just got to kind of get straight into this. The first thing I want to start with is not the Browns, though, right now. I want to talk about the Jets. Why? Because the Jets have a good defense. And I wanted you guys to see, before I show you the atrociousness that is the Cleveland Browns against the run, what a real run defense is supposed to look like. So we can have something to compare it to, right? It's going to be some things I want you to notice. Right here. You see how, like, there's push and movement and not everything's going the way that Buffalo's offensive linemen want it to be. And also, you notice how there's always somebody, a defensive tackle, in on a play here, right? Like Price, he's not able to get downfield because 91 holds his ground. That blows up the play. Okay, is this what? A dive out of 11 trips? Yeah, okay, so this is trips week out of 11 personnel. So 1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 wide. And they run the ball, and you see how the defensive line just like sticks, and they're still moving to the ball, and a big dude makes a tackle. Somebody long and strong. 72 is really good, by the way. But you see how 72 holds, sticks, reads, finds. He's not all the way upfield. That's normal. That's what you're supposed to do. Another one here. You see how that line, like, look at that line. Look at that beautiful line. Look at that. The ball gets snapped, and then it's like smack. You can hear the smack, right, in the struggle right here. And even, okay, you might have us, right? You make a clever cut here because you get a nice block and get somebody sent to the ground so you could bounce this thing outside. But look at the discipline by the corners and the linebackers to not over pursue, right? Sauce Gardner, he does a very smart thing of recognizing run, right? He sees the play action. He recognizes run. And before Josh Allen can fake a throw, he's starting to come downhill. And he's not so fast he can't control himself. He's fast enough to where he can slide his feet and run vertically and slow and string out this run. It's a beautiful thing to be seen done. Now let's watch the Browns, right? Now that we have seen what good run defense looks like, let's watch the Browns. Now, there were many things that affected the Browns. One thing that I feel like wreaked havoc on this team's ability to play defense was Josh Allen's run threat. They were so terrified of this man pulling out the ball at any time, rightfully so, and running the ball that he didn't even have to run the ball to affect the game as a runner this week, because he had so much of an effect just by existing, right? And this is what I'm talking about, right? Watch Clowney here, who's on the right side of the defensive line. He takes himself out of – well, no, that's not the play. Is it? Yeah, it is kind of. All right. So no, the misdirection just stretches it out, right? So he fakes the hand. Well, he hands the ball off, and you can see what this does to the defense, right? Because they got all kind of misdirection going on, right? Let me highlight it for y'all. They got all the misdirections going on, right? He's faking this way. This dude, he's gonna fake that way. This dude's gonna come and fake an end around. Josh Allen gonna run this way, right? They are trying to confuse you with 4 ways that they can run this ball. So they're going for misdirection. And what I did not anticipate was how much Josh Allen helped misdirection, because it's not only these ball fakes that are gonna draw the defense. It's gonna be Josh Allen himself, right? So you stretch the defense like this, right? You got 2 players coming upfield because they think the ball's going to be here, either with Josh Allen or anybody else. He's kind of chasing here. Just a mess going on in there. And then now you don't even have any defensive linemen in the picture. Remember when we were showing like all that Buffalo run defense stuff and it was tight alleys? Look at that alley. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at this. This is a WWE entrance ramp. Like, welcome to WrestleMania. This ain't even welcome to Walmart anymore. Andre the Giant could have ran for like 15 yards on this play. Like, that's how ridiculous that is. Are we going to see this from the end zone angle? And let's look at it from back angle. Again, they just got stretched, dog. Look at this. And then if we look at inside in this mess, Alex Wright sometimes plays run defense like his controller got like a joystick problem. Like he got Joy-Con drift. That's what Alex Smith sometimes be playing like on defense. Like he got Joy-Con drift. Because I don't know what he doing, man. Look at Alex Smith. Alex Smith. That's not his name. But look at Alex. Just running straight into his guard. He got trapped, I think. Yeah, I think he thought he got a free release. He thought he was about to eat, cook. Oh, yeah. No, sir. Boom. They pulled somebody at your knees. Tough. That's tough. Got Taven Bryan out there getting pushed out the way. You got 57 eating a double team. Oh, it's bad news. It's bad news. And then you miss a couple tackles on top of it. Shout out. Josh Allen, look, this is what I mean by the run threat. They do a play action. Everything moves over. Jadeveon Clowney is on Josh Allen. He is out of the play. And what does that do? Opens up a lane. You see how very little the defensive tackles mattered in this game because they just ran themselves out the play. I mean, look at 96 here, man. I think I need to highlight this. Look at 96 here. Look at this, man. This is insane that he gets reached like this. Like, come on, dog. I should not. The whole chest up and out. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't be this bad in the NFL. You get Jordan Elliott. First, this poor practice squad guy gets double teamed. He don't stand a chance. And then Jordan Elliott just ran himself out the play. 60 had such an easy day on Jordan Elliott. He didn't have to do anything but move Jordan Elliott where he was moving himself. Same thing, right? Josh Allen's gravity and run threat is insane. Look at John Johnson on this play. He sees the read option and he freezes because he is scared to death Josh Allen might run that ball. Right? Myles Garrett is reading this as, oh, it's going to be inside trap, and he ends up getting trapped. And everybody else just get washed out the play, right? Just washed so cleanly. Look at this. Just washed, man. Remember those Jets clips where it looked like there was a physical struggle going on? This just washed off the line of scrimmage. Embarrassing stuff here, man. Again, look at this. Look how easily they're moved, man. Look how easily. Like, damn, man. Come on. And then Myles, he doesn't do a great job here containing it outside. Just a mess. Just a mess. Another play. Come on, man. All right, so this is actually a stop, right? But you notice all of our run stops are like with safeties and linebackers and never with the tackles. And this is why this is a stop that should concern you. Because, yes, you got this stop, but if you didn't, you gave up a touchdown, right? Grant Delpit makes a great play, bounces off a block, and tackles him. But, boy, did that almost go for the distance. Why did it almost go for the distance? Well, Myles Garrett doesn't feel this backside block about to happen. He gets crunched in on by Dawson Knox. He gets crunched in on by Knox. And then everybody else is burnt chicken, right? Just leveraged out the whole defensive line. And the only thing left is Grant Delpit, who kind of stumbles into position here. But that's not a solution that's meant to last, because later in the game they went back to this look, and lo and behold, the same stuff happened, right? Guys on the ground. You're able to get the corner very easily and then pull big dudes into little guys. And then look, it goes for a big game. This all goes to one point, man. And that one point is this. When your defensive tackles are this bad, for whatever reason, you're playing 7 on 11. That's what's happening. They're playing 7 on 11 right now. That's what's happening. Maybe not 7, 8 on 11, sometimes 9. But you're playing without 2 players because they're being moved so easily that it almost is always up to your linebackers and your safeties to make these tackles to stop the run. And that's why they give up so many damn yards on first down, because the defensive line is useless. They don't get arm tackles. They don't get grab tackles. They don't hold people up. They're non-existent in almost every run play. The interior defensive line is. Seriously. Like, there's a bunch of clips here. There's not many clips of the defensive line doing anything to affect the run. We just saw like 5 clips yesterday of Buffalo stopping the Browns' run, where their defensive tackles were all over it, affecting everything. Not necessarily making tackles, but affecting things. We look at today, the defensive tackles are nowhere near the running backs' bodies. Whatever happened to get this room to be this bad needs to be evaluated and thrown out. Whatever guidelines, whatever led to this result, that process needs to be evaluated and changed, because this result is wrong. This is not good. Look here, just a little bit of misdirection. And then oh my God, Alex. Alex, what are you doing? 94. Look at 94. Alex right, man. Just run straight into a trap. They pulled a tackle. They let him free. Oh, free runner. I'm about to eat. Oh, let me hide. Like, he tries to slide through it. At this point, that's self-preservation. No way he thinks the ball's there, right? That's self-preservation. I understand. He didn't want to take the hit, and he had no chance of making the tackle because he had ran himself out the play. Now, what a good edge rusher would do is see that and absorb the hit, but still try to maintain whatever lane they are. Like they would stop here, sense the hit. Like I seen, like when I did a breakdown on Azeez Ojulari coming out of Georgia, he was really good at this. But you would sense, okay, I ran into a trap. I got in too free, right? It's not a screen. They're definitely running the ball. Okay, I need to plant somewhere and absorb a hit because the hit's coming, right? Or I need to run to a spot and give a hit. Maybe that's what Alex Smith is trying to do. I mean, not Alex Smith. Alex Wright is trying to do is lay a lick. But that's the worst attempt of laying a lick I've ever seen in my life. That's what that is. Either way, it springs a big run. Right? Look at this. Because what can happen, right? If he plays this correctly, what can happen is when Bryant just decides, I'm going to just not play this one. I'm going to just run out the way. Look at Taven Bryant, 99. He's right below JOK, 28. That brother just runs out the way. Hey, man, I'll get out the way for you. Ain't no big deal, right? He runs out the way. And I think this is the design of the play. I think they are supposed to go woof, 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 because that's what they do. They go woof, 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 and the Bills just go this way. And they run past the two dudes that are going thoomp, thoomp, right? They're doing the thoomp, thoomp, and these two dudes don't ever catch the dude going that way. Good luck deciphering that. But basically what happened is that the Bills ran this way and these two guys ran this way. And I think that's because Joe Woods put them there, right? Like this is what has Myles Garrett frustrated is this kind of shit, right? Because again, are the Browns defensive tackles bad? Unobjectively, yes. I don't think many people would argue that with you. But are they as bad as they look right now? They cannot be this bad. They really can't be this untalented. Like, this is just shocking. Like, shockingly bad. Like, I'm trying to laugh to justify it, but, or not to justify it, just so I don't, like, go on a rant or something and embarrass myself. But this is embarrassing, right? Like, come on, man. This is not the ease in which these guys get moved and don't impact the game. It's partly because of what they're being coached to do, which is be super aggressive and get all the way downhill. And they're not getting that many sacks, so I don't know why they're doing it. But now they're just running themselves out of plays. And if you need proof, how many plays do I need to show you? I'm going to show you as many plays as it takes. But look at this. Look at this. 99 runs himself out the play. 94. I mean, he did this all game. Hey, man, why tackle the ball when I can tackle my own teammate? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Alex Wright. You know what I mean? And I can't even be that rough on Alex Wright because I feel like he's being coached poorly. Because why in the world would you continue to go towards the center hash when you see the whole team going the other way? Like, they're not even faking going the other way. This ball goes directly to the running back who is lined up on that side of the field. Why in the world are you trying to undercut that? Of course you're going to take a terrible angle. And look, JOK had a chance to get this, right? Because JOK does a good job of just shooting this gap, right? He shoots this gap, boom, right there. He had a goddamn angle. But you know who got in the way? 94. And big run now. Big run. All right, next play. Next play. We're going to get through it all, man. We're going to get through it all. Right here. Oh, this is on 3rd and 1. So this is the down and distance is important. 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. It was a need to get them off the field moment here, right? And the problem this time isn't that they're not in the right spot. They actually get to the right spot. I think what is that? Miles? Yeah, it's Miles does a good job affecting the runner's direction here. So he kind of eats this double team and starts seeping through. So now this guy has to do a cut around Myles Garrett. But 44 and 22 don't trust each other. So they're both trying to do the exact same thing. It looks like a glitch on Madden, but they're both trying to do the exact same thing, which is hero, right? They trying to hero this thing. 44 should be holding this contain. He should have his hand on the back of the dude that JOK is anchoring on and just be riding that and looking at the ball carrier. Instead, he tries to anticipate a cut and he gets cut. Because he doesn't trust that Grant Delpit's going to be out there to help him. And Grant Delpit, he's actually playing the proper technique. A little bit wide, but I think that's because Taki in the way. So Taki doesn't trust that somebody's there because nobody's ever there, right? I got to do it all myself. Boom, gave up a yard, and now you see Grant Delpit mad at him, right? Because Grant's like, bro, I was there. Oh, you were there? Yeah, I was there. Huh, okay. Well, gave up the 3rd down anyways. Right here, I mean, misdirection. What we going to do about it, right? I mean, look at this. Do I even have a note on this? Oh, yeah, Jordan Elliott takes himself out the play. He gets reached so easily. Let's look at Jordan Elliott. Oh, my God, Jordan. Is that Jordan? I think that's Jordan. Oh, yeah, that's clearly Jordan. Jordan got reached so easy. All right, man. All right, so right here is where we're going to keep our eye on. 73, look how easy. 73 almost takes him to the sideline from the center of the field. Look at this. Look at that. Just getting out the way. Look at that. Look at that. Look at where he started. All you got to do is put up a fight, brother, and you in the lane. Like, drop your hips, put your ass down, do something. You running away. Like, look, Deion Dawkins is strong. He ain't this damn strong. Come on, man. Come on. Look at the clear, dog. Look at the clear. There was a whole human being, right? Look at, I'm gonna draw a circle right where he is, and then you're gonna see what that turns into. Boom. Right? Now let's let the play. Look at that, dog. That was a whole human that was supposed to be right there. Come on, Jordan. He's not helping you get to the runner, dog. Like, you gotta fight him. It's frustrating watching this, man. Especially somebody who loves like IDL work. Oh yeah, this is the one where I said the Browns might be the most polite team in football. Look at this space, man. We so polite. We don't stop teams from scoring anything. We just so polite. I can't stand it sometimes. Look at this, man. Look how polite we are. Just get out the way. Just get out the way. You know what I mean? Look at Jordan Elliott. Jordan Elliott is a courteous young man. Look at this, man. Just gets out the way. Nah, I ain't gonna get you. Look at that. Look at the courtesy. If we don't get them 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, they're gonna score a touchdown. Why are we this goddamn aggressive? Why are we trying to get downfield this aggressively, man? Who is this helping? Clearly is not helping the run game. Look at how badly we got cooked there, man. Come on. Untouched. I mean, I would say untouched more often, but I don't want to say it too much because we're untouched every play. Like every running game, they're untouched for like 10 yards. Look at this. Look, who touched him? Who touched him? Who touched him? This flag football, we not even getting a tackle here, dog. Like, we can't even get the tackle in flag football right here. Look at this. Again, the Josh Allen run threat's real, so you gotta go upfield. I understand. But what's going on with everything else? Taven Bryant just getting moved wherever he needs to be moved to. I mean, to be honest with you, like, if I'm being 100% real with you, it's so bad it's kind of beautiful. Like, hear me out. If you play like some like classical orchestrated music, it looks like a symphony, like doing the Nutcracker, dog. Because like the doors just turn. Like first Myles Garrett, he over pursues and gets himself out the play. He tries so hard to get back in this play once he realizes he's out of his depth. But by the time he realizes it's over, and then right behind him, right, like gears on a clock, right behind Myles Garrett is Jordan Elliott running himself out the play. Look at that. And then right behind him is this practice squad fella eating a double team, getting moved out the way. Like, it's like Swan Lake, dog. Like, this is beautiful art. Look at this. Myles Garrett moves out the way, runs himself out the play. Jordan Elliott right behind. Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful how bad the Browns are at stopping the run? Look at this. It's beautiful. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, no touch. Absolutely no touch. Look at that, man. Look at this, dog. This is so bad. Over pursue, right behind, and then the doors open like it's automatic, like it's elegant how the Bills are able to move us out the way. Like, this shit is art. I'm not joking. This shit is art. Look at this. Smooth. James Cook hasn't seen something like that since high school, where it's just 1 door, 2 door, 3 door, open green. Like, it's beautiful. I would love to have interviewed James Cook after this game, because I'm pretty sure he appreciated the art that he saw in front of him, because legitimately that shit looks like art. Like, I'm not even joking, man. That looks like some art. Don't it? That's so bad, man. I can't even, dog. All right, man. Just some beautiful stuff right there, man. The tackling, Grant Delpit ran himself out of position. I mean, like, this happens every play, man. We don't get any impact on the runner's direction with the line of scrimmage with any of the defensive tackles. No impact. So you see there's absolutely no impact here. It did. We run ourselves out of position. Grant Delpit is so goddamn desperate to make a play because the defensive line is making none that he runs himself out of position. And then Devin Singletary goes untouched into the secondary. And then 5'8" Devin Singletary turns into Marshawn Lynch. Because of course he does, right? But, you know, everybody gets moved into the right spots. That tight end is absolutely cooking JOK, I believe. Somebody's getting cooked by that tight end. None of the defensive linemen affect the position of the running back. And Alex Wright misses a tackle. Big ass Alex Wright, 6'5", 200-something pounds. Big man. Goes high on 5'8" Devin Singletary. Don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe he can't. Maybe it's a tough angle. I understand. Football is hard. And then, of course, Tony Fields misses. And then JOK, you know, finally gets him down. Just great, man. Just great. I want to end this video by showing you, again, what a defense looks like and what the Browns defense look like. This is a similar play. It's not the same play from the Jets game, but we're going to watch the Browns go against it first. See how the Browns... Jordan, dog. Jordan, man, what are you doing, man? Where are you running to, dog? Look at 96 here. This is bullying at this point. I feel bad for doing this because, like, this is just bullying. Like, they're going to get hate, man. Like, I feel legitimately bad for pointing this stuff out, but I have to because it's happening. Jordan Elliott, I mean, doing what he did all game, man, just not being in the way. He is so courteous. We are so courteous. This defensive line is so courteous because they never get in the way. They stay out the way. Look at this, man. I mean, 57 just running into Clowney, you know, throws an arm out there. At least he touches him. That's the least I could. Yeah, Alex Wright, man. What's going on with this? Devin Singletary must be a tough man to tackle because he out here making y'all look ridiculous. All right. Let's look at the Jets try to stop this. No. This is the same play. No, this is a different play. This is the dive in the middle, right? Dive in the middle, get moved. Same stuff, man. Same stuff been happening all game. Same stuff been happening all game, man. Taven Bryant runs himself out of the play. Grant Delpit over pursues, misses the tackle because at this point we're just desperate to make a play that we're willing to sell out. Because, again, the defensive line has been an absolute non-factor. Myles Garrett almost gets in there, but, you know, he doesn't. And then we give up a bunch of yards. And then they just dogpile us at the end. Now, when they did this, like, against the Jets, right, it's a similar play. It's not the same exact play. This is on a different personnel package. But they ran this play against the Jets. You notice how shit happens for the Jets. Like, look. You see that tackle? That's Quentin Williams. He's really good. You see how he, like, doesn't go where the guard wants him to go, and he goes towards the runner, and you see how that affects the run? And you see how, like, even the dudes who aren't penetrating are sticking real hard and fighting the guards and not opening up all that space and making that a tight lane for him to go through, and then making it even tighter when that guard wants to pull. And you see how that linebacker sticks his head in that tight space and then makes the tackle. Oh my goodness. It's euphoric. That's why I added it in here. It's euphoric. It's damn right euphoric. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, dog. It's like they're playing a different sport. Like, look at that. Like, look at 73 not completely bully. Like, you see the hit that Quincy Williams absorbs here. Like, look at this, for real. Remember how we were talking about Alex Wright absorbing the hit? This is what he needed to do. Just boom. You see how he gets that shoulder in there? He absorbs that blow so that he can maintain his integrity in the gap. Look at this, man. It's amazing. Boom. Boom. That's a big dude. Takes the hit. And look, he doesn't win and maintain the gap, but he at least makes it difficult, right? You see my man on the edge using his length to stick and hold. Look, he still has outside contain, right? He's not sealing up that hole, but you know what he's doing? He's holding outside contain. So if this gets bounced out, he can shed his man and get to the outside. You see how he's not 10 yards downfield already? And then you see how the backside of this play, since they're not going exactly where the offensive line wants them to go, they're able to factor in. You see how you play run defense, man? It's incredible. Oh my goodness. Well, a boy can dream, right? A boy can dream. Yeah, man. I just wanted to point out how bad this run defense is. Not like to say, oh, it's bad, but so we can have a category, like a record of it. Whenever in the future we say, man, this defense is as bad as the 2022 run defense. No, we will have this video to go back on. We will not lose the context of how bad this run defense is to history. I refuse. This will be a stain on every player that's on this defense and Joe Woods, because it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing stamp on everybody in that front seven, especially, that it's gotten that bad. It really is embarrassing. And this is on Joe Woods. This is on the players. Joe Woods, because why are they going downhill so much? Why are they so aggressively attacking downhill? Is that just them going rogue, or is that them doing what you coach them to do? Either way, it's terrible. So many undisciplined players, so many undisciplined plays, just bad defensive line play. Disgusting defensive line play. That's it for this video, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Check out the Patreon. Y'all have a great day. Have a good night.